All right, everybody, welcome to another live New York session. This is Paul McMillan II, and it is March 21st, 2023. And so before we get started, we want to actually check the news on Forex Factory. And as we can see, we don't have any major news today. As far as tomorrow, there won't be any major news until 2 o'clock, so that's good. So we're going to actually trade on gold today. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually mark up from the 15-minute time frame all the way to the 4-hour time frame, and then scale back to the 15-minute time frame, and then figure out what is going to be the best entry based off of supply and demand market structure. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to put the vertical line here. So now we're going to analyze supply and demand. So we see that there's a huge demand down in this area. And this is where price has actually tested this area multiple times and then finally shot up really, really fast and created an imbalance in the market. And you can kind of actually see that here as well. Price tested this area and even further. You can see that there was huge demand here. So what we're looking at is we're looking at areas where price shot up really, really quick. Kind of like these areas here. Because these are considered moves that the banks made. All right. So we can kind of see that right here. And then you can kind of see that a little bit either. Let's say. So that's what we're looking at. You can see that price respected this area as well. Multiple times, finally get this area shot down hard, even down to here. So that's pretty valid. So let's go ahead and draw our demand zones around these areas. Yellow. And we can see that there was a huge supply here. That's when the price push all the way down. So you see like that the price came up and touched it down and just get pushed down in here. So now let's move on to the 30-minute and see where we're at. This is where the last vertical line was. So now we're going to put another vertical line here. So we see that price respected this area shot all the way down. You can see that there's a strong demand zone here. Let's make this green. Because price shot really, shot at really, really fast. Back up to this level. And then when we look at this huge move here, there's a very strong demand down here. And then you can kind of see a strong demand right up in this area that price pushed up. Not a big move, but it was quite a, but it was shot at, created an imbalance candle. So we're going to make this green. So these are the areas too. So let's see, we probably, let's go ahead and move on to the 1 hour here. So now we're gonna mark these areas here. So we're gonna go ahead and put our vertical line right up in this area here. So we see that price respected this demand zone shot all the way up to this point. So we can see that there was a valid zone here. Price really respected this area as a supply here. So let's make it this red. Then we see that price actually came down to this area here. And we respected it and pushed price up, and there was a lot of consolidation. And then ultimately there was a huge supply here. That's why price rejected this area and then rejected it there and then all the way down. So these here. Let's go on over to the 4 hour. Let's do that. So this is all that we marked up so far. So now we're going to go ahead and mark up these areas. So we see that price respected this area and pushed all the way up. So there was a huge supply here. We're going to make this purple. Huge supply up here as well. And then when we analyze price, we can see that price actually, there was a valid zone here. This price we tested that, pushed all the way down here. And this was actually another solid area as well. Pushed all the way down. Then here was another solid area up here. He's going to mark up these areas here. All right. So now this is where current price is at. So now we're going to go all the way back to the 15-minute time frame to see where we're at. And so this is what we see here. Now, I kind of see which is it's like it's a base supply zone here. So really I'm looking at the price we tested this area. So I'm kind of looking at this as so I see price going to a downtrend here. That's what I see. Yeah, that's what I see. So this is what I see so far. So let's say so what we're going to do is we got a little bit over 4 minutes. We're going to wait for the 9:15 candle to close, and then we're going to kind of determine where price is actually going, and we're more likely is probably going to Well, now, when I look at this structure here, price went all the way down. It looks like it's probably going to break this structure. So it might be a swing low here, maybe buy up. That's a possibility. Um, that's a huge possibility. So it might swing up and buy up and maybe hit this zone here and then come back down and sell. That's what I'm kind of seeing. But if we get closer to the 930 bell, if for some reason, price ends up selling before then and then it will swing low, then we'll change our decision to probably go for a buy. So let's wait till the 915 candle closes and then we'll make our decision on exactly what price can do. It'll be like that. All right, so the 915 candle closed. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking by the time the 930 candle closed, it's probably going to test this area and further sell down and probably break this previous structure and do a swing low to here and hit this demand zone and then buy up. So I'm going to shoot for a sell. And so my goal is to get at least this amount in gold. And then we put that down in this area. If price comes up, the test this area and comes back. Now, if price goes from this area, if it goes from this candle all the way down to this area, then I would be looking to get this much in gold, and then ultimately, it obviously could be here if it goes all the way down. So, this first one here, will be TP1. 500 plus points. Down here, it's going to be 1300 plus points. And ultimately, we're talking about being already from top to here, the 1752 and the 1900. So that's what I'm going to actually aim for. Let me see if price action comes up here and then we're going to watch price action when the 930 bell hits. Then we get a clear indication that price is ready to sell and break the structure go down. We're going to catch that. That's what I'm actually really looking for. So, price could actually do a short buy all the way up to here and then come down. Very possible. Matter of fact, I might even move the points up to just on the base. So we have a little bit over 11 minutes before the 930 candle. And when the 930 candle hits, we're going to watch price action carefully and then wait patiently until the right time to get in on that right trade. So that's the goal, and we'll see what happens. So we got a little bit over, we got less than 11 minutes. Be right back. All right, so we got about 20 seconds until the 9:30 candle closes, so let's see what happens. We'll see which way the price goes. It might be a temporary buy all the way up until this top of this supply zone and then probably further sell. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's see what it decides to do. We want to watch this price action very carefully. And then we want to see which way the price is going to decide to go. So once I see a good sniper entry, I'll execute my trade and then I'll resume this recording. Like that. Just a heads up though, if it ends up buying out, we're going the other way. We will take that. We want to wait and get some clear indications on that first. So do like that. Okay, it looks like it's selling, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We'll see what happens. So once I get into profit, I'll resume this recording. We'll see if we made the right decision on this. Like that. Yeah, looks like price is selling, so I'm in profit. Once I hit my target, my target, then I will resume this recording like that. All right, so I made $61 almost 62, and price did sell, so this is good. So what I'm going to do is document this, and then I'll show you my results like that. All right, so as you can see, price sold, it dropped. So our analysis gets correct. So I'm going to show my results here on my phone in a second. All right, as you can see on the first partial trade, made $57, second partial trade, $4. So $61 made so far. So this week, total, selfishing losses, got that back majorly yesterday. And then with the profit today, I'm at $42 in profit, starting out with a $5,000 live profit on the account. So we're coming up to a good starting, starting on increasing it. So I am definitely going to do a back testing session on this, but I really can kind of practice this because price did sell. I want to see how far it drops. I want to see if it drops to here and we start to buy up here. Probably going to happen. But that's it for this live session, guys, and see you later on in the back testing session, training session. Take care.